David, we've talked about this next topic anecdotally for the last year or two, and now comes the National Association of Realtors with a study and data documenting it. Top states Americans moving to, dominated by the South. We've talked about Californians going to Texas and New Yorkers going to Florida and so forth. And David, it's not for the warm weather.
No, and it's no surprise where the migrants went. Number one, of course, was Florida. Number two, I believe, was Texas. I think you had North Carolina and South Carolina, respectively, in the top five as well, and Georgia. So all along that southern kind of belt area on the East Coast. But it's not, as you said, it's not because of warm weather, because you had people moving from California. You had people migrating out of New Mexico, some out of Arizona.
California saw the most out migration. I think it was about 75,000. So, yeah, it's not weather that's an issue here.
It's regulatory policy and tax policy in these states. Is becoming too burdensome for people to maintain their style of living, right? And so, like here in Nebraska, we have this argument all the time. Our property tax burden is so significant that we have people choosing to move away for retirement, or even those that are thinking about starting a family, because to purchase your first home here, as our producer, Shannon, is closing here in about 2 weeks on his first home. One of the things I have to coach young home buyers on is, hey, make sure you're aware of what that cost is, not just the property, the mortgage, principal and interest, but the taxes and insurance are quite large today. When I bought my first home, the escrows were about $100 a month, Now mine
Not
are four,
anymore.
it'd be four digits. I don't have a mortgage, but if I had, and so it's you can't sustain that anyway. So the states that are making a friendlier place to do business for entrepreneurs to move their business, we're seeing a migration happen, and that's likely to continue.
Oh, Nebraska leaders, take note.